If you are serious about building an online income, then keep watching. Right now, people are starting digital businesses from scratch with nothing but a laptop and a simple strategy. But many people never take action because they don't know where to begin. This video is going to help you with some simple and actionable steps to start the right way and avoid wasting time and energy on things that may not work. Make sure you keep watching because by the end, you'll have a clear blueprint that you can follow right away. So before we get started, can I ask one small favor? If you like what I do here, can you please hit the subscribe button? That keeps me energized to bring you more content. Thank you very much. Let's get into it. Let's begin with step number one, which is to start a simple service-based digital business using AI tools. Now, one of the fastest ways to start an online digital business right now is by offering a simple digital service that businesses already need every single day. Now, many beginners actually waste months trying to create the perfect course or the perfect e-commerce brand or the perfect app, even though they have no audience or experience and actually have no idea how to generate that traffic. Now, a much smarter approach for you to take is to start with a service business because it solves a real problem straight away and it actually allows you to make money a bit faster while learning some valuable skills. Now, many businesses out there worldwide constantly need help with short form video editing and social media posts and thumbnails and blog writing and email marketing and various things like that, as well as AI content creation and customer support and basic web design, just to name a few things. Now, a great place to research what people are already actually paying for in real time is www.fiverr.com. Now, Fiverr is a freelance marketplace where businesses actually hire people just like you for digital services every day. Now, after creating a free account on Fiverr.com, you could just search for different terms in the search bar like TikTok editor or Instagram Reels or YouTube thumbnails or even AI content writer. And just study what the top freelancers are actually offering right now. This will help to solve the beginner problem of not knowing what skills to start with, because you can literally just see proven business ideas that are already actually making money for other people working doing the same thing. Now, another very useful platform is www.upwork.com, which is a bit more focused on that long-term freelancing work and those larger projects. Now, Upwork is very helpful because it shows real client job posts, budgets, and even project descriptions, which gives you a very clear understanding of what companies are actively hiring for right now. So instead of just guessing what business to actually start, you are using real market demand to actually guide your decisions, which dramatically increases your chances of getting better results. So right now, short form video editing is one of the easiest services to start with because businesses, influencers, podcasts, coaches, gyms, restaurants, and even e-commerce brands all need content for their TikTok, their Instagram Reels, and even their YouTube Shorts as well. Now, one of the easiest editing softwares for beginners is www.capcut.com because this app, it was designed to simplify video editing for people with little or even no experience. Now, after you sign up for a free account with CapCut, CapCut will give you access to some drag and drop editing, some automatic captions, some AI generated subtitles, transitions, sound effects, good templates, even music libraries and background noise removal tools as well. So there's lots of built-in features inside of CapCut to help you make really good engaging video clips and short form video content. Now, one simple reason this tool is very useful is because short form content needs fast pacing and captions to keep people watching. And CapCut automates a lot of that work for you. So beginners often struggle with complicated editing programs like Adobe Premiere Pro because the interface feels quite overwhelming if you are a complete beginner. But CapCut removes a lot of that complexity straight away, so you can actually learn much faster. Another wonderful thing about CapCut is as well, you can actually use it on your mobile phone. So you can have it on your mobile phone or even use it on your computer. Now, a smart way to practice is by just downloading some copyrighted free videos from websites like pexels.com or even pixabay.com. So you can actually find some free stock videos on these websites to use to help you start creating short form videos with CapCut. And you can start creating mock TikTok edits just for some practice, so you can actually start working with some real clients. Now, what this does, it solves the problem of not having a portfolio because you can actually create examples before getting any real customers. Another very helpful platform is YouTube because you can actually search for some beginner-friendly tutorials on how to edit TikTok videos in CapCut, but it's all very simple anyway. and just learn some practical editing techniques step by step for free. So if you go to YouTube and search for some tutorials on how to use CapCut, you can find some tutorials that will help you to make some engaging videos very quickly. So within just a few weeks of consistent practice using CapCut, you can actually build enough skill to start offering simple editing services online. Now, another big reason that many beginners tend to not do very well online is because they try to target everyone instead of just focusing on one specific group of people. So you really want to niche down here, find one specific target audience. Now, businesses tend to respond much better when your service clearly solves a clear problem or takes away a clear pain point, which is actually related to their industry. So choosing a niche makes your business look more professional straight away because customers understand exactly what you can actually help them with. So for example, instead of just saying I edit videos, which is quite vague, a much more stronger offer would be something like I create short form TikTok videos for gyms and fitness coaches. So that's being much more specific, and it's actually going for a target audience as well. So that's what you want to be doing. You want to niche down and go for a target audience. This instantly makes your service much easier to understand and more valuable. Now, to build professional looking content for your niche, one of the best tools available right now is www.canva.com. So Canva is an online designing platform that allows complete beginners to create really good engaging social media graphics and visuals, thumbnails, presentations, ads, logos, and videos using their ready-made built-in templates. After creating a free account on Canva, you can actually just search in the search bar on the templates. And just search for different templates like YouTube thumbnail or even Instagram carousel or even TikTok post or Instagram post or any kind of social media asset that you might want. And you can actually just start customizing their pre-built templates with your own text, your own colors, and your own branding as well. Or any of the colors that are working with a particular brand that you are working with. Now, Canva is extremely helpful because it removes the need for advanced graphic design skills while still allowing you to create content that looks really good and professional. Now, beginners often struggle with making their work look really polished, but Canva solves that problem with drag and drop tools, AI image generation, stock photos, and even modern templates that you can use quickly and easily. Now, another useful strategy is actually just studying what successful creators in your niche are doing and recreating similar content styles for practice. This actually helps you to better understand what already actually works online instead of randomly guessing what customers may actually like. So you want to study what the top people are doing in your niche and see if you can get some ideas from them. So look at their titles, their hooks, and their content strategy in general. Now, AI tools are now making this much easier to start a digital business because they dramatically reduce the amount of time needed to actually create content, write marketing material, and even organize different ideas. One of the most powerful tools for beginners is ChatGPT at openai.com/ChatGPT because it can actually help you generate captions, business ideas, engaging scripts, outreach messages, blog posts which are SEO optimized, video hooks, content calendars, and even marketing plans within literally just a few seconds. So after creating an account, you can actually just type in some simple detailed prompts, asking for things like, write 10 TikTok video ideas for a fitness coach. So there's one simple prompt you can do. Or another one could be create an outreach message for a restaurant owner. So there's two simple prompts. The more detail your prompt is, the better the output is going to be. Now, this is very useful because many beginners actually struggle with creativity, with writing, or just knowing what to say to their potential customers. So ChatGPT actually helps remove that mental block and speeds up the process very quickly. Another useful platform is Notion.so because Notion actually works like an all-in-one business workspace. It's like an all-in-one organizational platform, where you can actually organize projects, customer information, content calendars, scripts, goals, and even tasks all in one place with Notion. Now, many beginners out there become a bit overwhelmed because they keep their business notes scattered across random apps and documents. But with Notion, that solves the problem straight away by just centralizing everything into organized dashboards for you. So if you actually combine Canva, ChatGPT, Notion, and CapCut, you've got some solid AI tools to work with. You can create a surprisingly efficient workflow, even as a solo beginner. Now, AI tools are not replacing businesses, but they are helping people work faster, stay more organized, and produce content much more efficiently and higher quality as well. So getting your first customers becomes a little bit easier when you actually stop waiting for everything to feel perfect and start building a simple portfolio straight away. A common beginner mistake is spending months creating logos, branding, and websites instead of focusing on actual customer acquisition. A faster approach for you to take is by creating a one-page portfolio using card.co. Now, Card is a beginner-friendly website builder that allows you to create clean landing pages without having any coding knowledge. After signing up, you can just use their free templates to actually build a page showing your services, some examples, pricing, and your contact details in less than a day. Now, this is very useful because potential customers want to see proof of work quickly without clicking through complicated websites. Now, if you don't have any real customer examples yet, just create some sample projects for a fictional brand, or even just improve existing social media content from small businesses as a practice. Now, another highly effective tool is loom.com, because Loom allows you to actually record your screen and voice while reviewing someone's website or social media page. This becomes very powerful for client outreach because instead of sending generic text messages, you can actually send personalized video audits, showing businesses exactly why they can actually improve and how you can actually help them. Now, personalized Loom videos often stand out because most people never take the time to provide actual value before asking to do any business. This approach solves the problem of businesses ignoring those cold messages because your outreach immediately feels more useful and more genuine. Now, consistency and organization are what usually separate people who quit from people who slowly build successful digital businesses. One of the biggest problems that beginners often face is losing that focus, getting distracted, and just constantly switching between different ideas. Using project management tools can actually solve this problem for you because they create structure and more accountability. One of the best beginner-friendly platforms is Trello.com, which allows you to organize tasks using visual boards and cards. After signing up, you can just create some separate columns for things like content ideas, or client work, or even outreach and completed tasks. Trello is very useful because it gives you a clear overview of your business activities instead of relying on memory. Now, another excellent tool is ClickUp.com, which offers more advanced productivity features like time tracking, recurring tasks, project timelines, and goal management. Beginners often waste a lot of time scrolling social media because they have no clear workflow. But these platforms help create daily structure and improve productivity as well. Now, to stay consistent with outreach and content creation, scheduling your day with calendar.google.com can actually help you block dedicated time for learning, for editing, posting content, and even contacting businesses. Now, small daily actions repeated consistently are usually what create long-term results online. So you need to be consistent in what you're doing. Many successful digital businesses are not actually built overnight. They're built through systems, skill development, and repeated execution over time. Let's now move on to step number 2, which is to build a simple personal brand using short form content to attract customers automatically. If you want to grow an online digital business a bit faster, then building a simple personal brand with short form content is one of the most effective things that you can do because people are far more likely to actually buy from someone they recognize and trust online. So you want to build that know, like, and trust cycle online, and you can do that with short form video content. Now, one of the biggest mistakes beginners tend to make is relying only on cold messages and direct outreach while completely ignoring content creation, even though platforms like TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts, and even LinkedIn are giving massive organic reach to creators posting useful content consistently. So if you want to get started in the right way, then the first thing you should do is choose one main platform to start with instead of trying to post everywhere at the same time, because this will help you to stay more focused and help you be more consistent. So if you are interested in video creation, then www.tiktok.com and YouTube are excellent starting points because short form videos are still one of the fastest ways to actually reach large audiences without paying for any ads. So if you actually create a free account on TikTok, then you could just start posting videos right away using only your smartphone. And the algorithm can still push beginner content to thousands of people if the videos are engaging and they help the audience in some way. So if you want some help planning content ideas, then ChatGPT is going to be very helpful. This is going to be very useful because it can actually generate those video topics, those strong engaging hooks that draw people in, those captions, those titles, those scripts, and even those content calendars literally within just a few seconds. Now this helps to solve one of the biggest beginner problems, which is running out of ideas or not knowing what to actually post in the first place. So ChatGPT can help you with some content ideas. So if you just go to ChatGPT and ask it something like the following: give me 20 TikTok content ideas for beginner fitness coaches. So there's a simple prompt or a statement or a question that you can ask. Or another one might be write 30-second hook for a social media marketing video. So there's two simple prompts that you can use. The more detail and the more specific for the audience you're targeting and the goals and the niche, the more detail you put in, the better the output is going to be. So try and include more detail in your prompt when you are using them. Then you can quickly create a backlog of useful content ideas, so you never feel stuck staring at a blank screen. Now, if you want your videos to look a bit more professional without spending thousands of dollars on editing software or spending a lot of money at all, then one of the best tools available right now is CapCut at CapCut.com, because this was actually designed specifically for modern short form content. Now, after signing up for a free account, you can use the free version to get started with. CapCut gives you access to automatic captions, transitions, AI voice tools, sound effects, good templates, video resizing options, background music, and even mobile editing tools as well. And these are simple enough for complete beginners. Now, one reason this platform is so powerful is because short form content moves very quickly, and captions tend to hold people's attention because many people are watching videos without the sound turned on. So you want to make sure you put those engaging captions on your videos. Now, if you struggle with the editing, then CapCut also solves that problem by giving you some ready-made templates that you can simply use that automatically format your video for different platforms like TikTok, Instagram Reels, and even YouTube Shorts as well. So it's going to help you optimize your videos for whichever social platform you are choosing to use. So if you want your content to feel that bit more engaging, then you can actually use really strong hooks in the first few seconds. You want to focus on that first 5 seconds of your video with a really strong hook. And this could be something like, most people are doing this wrong, or something like, nobody tells you this about starting an online business, or nobody tells you this, or here's the secret too. So you want to start with a good strong hook to pique people's interest and get them watching, because strong openings actually increase the watch time, and this helps your videos perform better in the algorithm as well. So if you need some copyright free visuals and videos for your practicing content, then you've got some options. You can actually use stock video websites like pexels.com and even pixabay.com. These are going to be very useful because they offer free stock videos and photos that you can use inside your content without getting into any copyright issues. So all of this is copyright free content that you can use. So if you actually consistently create useful videos that solve small specific problems and take away pain points for a specific audience, then you can actually slowly position yourself as someone knowledgeable in your niche, as a trusted expert, and that's going to give you some credibility, which makes attracting customers a bit easier over time. So if you want to turn those viewers into actual customers where they actually generate income for you, then your profile and your content need to clearly explain what problem you actually solve, because confused audiences rarely do take any action. Now, one of the best tools or apps available right now for creating a clean online presence is Canva.com. Canva allows complete beginners to design banners, thumbnails, profile graphics, and even carousels and ebooks and lead magnets and other social media content as well, using drag and drop templates that are built into the app. So after you create a free account on Canva, you can just search for things like Instagram post or Instagram Reels or YouTube thumbnail or even LinkedIn banner, and you can just simply customize them with your own text and your own branding. So this is going to give you some pre-built templates to use to work with, so you can create some strong visuals and graphics straight away. Now, Canva is really useful because strong visual branding makes your content look more trustworthy and more professional, even if you are actually a beginner. So if you want to keep your audience organized in one place, then creating a simple landing page with something like Wix or Card or even Squarespace is a good option for you. Any of these kind of options will give you one-page website builders without you needing any coding knowledge. So you could use Card, you could use Squarespace, you could use Wix, or you could just use a simple WordPress theme. So you've got some options here to actually create a simple landing page, and this will literally take you about an hour. Now, a simple website page can include your services that you offer, a portfolio of some of your work that you've done with AI tools, your pricing, some testimonials, your social media channel links, and a simple contact form for people to actually contact you so they can hire you, which makes it easier for potential customers to reach out after watching your content. Now, if you want another powerful option, then www.beehive.com is excellent for building an email newsletter because it allows you to collect email subscribers directly from your audience. You want to start building that email list straight away. And there's plenty of autoresponders out there you can work with, like Brevo or Aweber or Contact or GetResponse. There's plenty of good autoresponders out there for you to start collecting names and emails to start building your email list. Now, email lists are extremely valuable because social media algorithms change consistently and you don't actually own your followers. But email gives you direct access to your audience. So when you've got an email list, you actually own that audience. So whenever you want to promote products or services or content in the future, then you can actually do that with your email list. But remember, you don't actually own your followers on these social media channels. But when you've got an email list, you actually do own your email list. So if you want to grow consistently instead of quitting after just a few weeks, then creating a simple content system is one of the most important things that you can actually do, because consistency is usually what separates those successful creators from people who never really gain that initial momentum. Now, one of the best tools for staying organized is Notion.so, because Notion works like a digital workspace where you can actually plan different content ideas and save hooks, track posting schedules, and even organize different scripts and manage those long-term goals all in one place. If you're looking for an organizational platform to help you with your content strategy and everything else, then Notion is going to be a very good option for you. Now, many beginners often waste a lot of time trying to remember ideas or searching through random notes, but Notion solves that problem by keeping everything organized in clean dashboards. So if you want to save time creating content, then you can just batch record. Batch recording can actually help you significantly because you can actually film multiple videos in a single day instead of recording every single day. Now, if you actually use Google Calendar, then you can actually schedule dedicated time blocks for scripting and film editing and other things like posting, so your workflow feels more structured and easier for you to actually manage. Now, if you find that you struggle with motivation, then keep in mind that many successful personal brands grow slowly at first because algorithms reward consistency over time and not overnight effort. Now, if you continue posting very useful content that solves a problem, educates an audience, and just takes away their pain points, make sure you're solving problems for a specific audience with your content. Or you could even entertain your audience in some way as well. You've got to be providing some kind of intrinsic value to your audience. Then you're going to be more likely to attract followers, customers, and business opportunities. And you can also build that email list as well by giving away free lead magnets like ebooks, webinars, and checklists to help get people into your email list. And this is going to help you to create long-term income opportunities online as well. Let's now move on to step number 3, which is to create a simple digital product that solves one specific problem. If you want to build an online digital business that can eventually make money without constantly trading your time for money, then creating a simple digital product is one of the smartest things that you can actually start doing right now, because digital products can actually be sold repeatedly without needing any inventory, any shipping, or any physical storage, and it's a way for you to actually generate some passive income. Now, a lot of beginners make the mistake of trying to create huge online courses or complicated memberships or really advanced software tools before they even understand what people actually need or actually want. But a much easier approach is actually to create one simple small product that solves one very clear problem for one very specific type of person. Now, if you want a fairly easy example to model, you can create a Canva template pack for fitness coaches, or a Notion planner for students, or an AI prompt guide for small business owners, or even a budgeting spreadsheet for freelancers, or a social media content calendar for real estate agents. So there's some simple examples that you can actually use right away. Now, if you want some help designing digital products without having any advanced skills, then just go to canva.com. And this is one of the best platforms available because Canva will give you access to some drag and drop templates, ebook layouts, worksheet designs, presentation slides, even social media templates, and you can also do PDF exports as well. So it's got lots of built-in features and apps available within Canva that you can actually use to create different types of digital product assets. and you can start using these right away. So after you actually create your free account at Canva, you can just do a quick search for things like ebook or planner or checklist or workbook or even social media kit. And you can actually find their templates, and you can start customizing the templates with your own branding and your own details and your own information. Now this is really useful because many people actually struggle with designing elements, but Canva removes most of the difficult parts of all of this for you. And it's going to help your products look more premium and more professional more quickly. Now, if you actually want to sell your product online and create that income, then you can just go to gumroad.com. Gumroad is a digital marketplace where you can sell various types of digital products. And it's a very beginner friendly platform because Gumroad allows you to just upload your digital files, set a simple price, collect the payments, and then deliver downloads automatically to the customers for you. So it'll actually handle all of the digital process for you as well. So after signing up, you can just create a simple product page within just a few minutes without needing any coding knowledge or even having an expensive website. This can actually help you start validating ideas very quickly instead of spending months overthinking what your digital business could actually be. So if you want people to actually buy your digital product, then solving a real problem or taking away a pain point is actually much more important than making the product look really fancy, because customers care more about results and outcomes and convenience more than a complicated design. So if you are struggling to figure out what to actually create for your digital product, then one of the easiest methods is by doing some market research and just researching problems that people already talk about online. Now, if you actually use reddit.com or even quora.com, these are some good online communities to go to. Or you could just go to YouTube search and TikTok search, and then quickly find some common questions that people repeatedly ask in any specific niche. So you want to be finding those problems that people have got on these online communities like TikTok, YouTube, Reddit, and Quora. These are some good places to look for problems that people actually have. So let's say you notice that small business owners are constantly asking for help creating social media content ideas as an example. Now, if you take that exact problem and create a simple 30-day AI content prompt pack, using just ChatGPT and Canva, then you are building something very practical that saves people time and mental effort. So you're just taking a problem and creating a product to actually solve that problem. So if you want help generating product ideas, descriptions, or even content outlines for your products, then go to OpenAI/ChatGPT. And ChatGPT is going to be very useful because it can help you brainstorm product concepts, create the actual worksheets, generate those captions, write those ebooks, and even organize different information much faster than doing everything on your own. Now, another very useful platform is Notion.so, because Notion allows you to actually create digital planners, business dashboards, even goal trackers and client systems, and even templates that everyday people can actually purchase and duplicate directly into their own accounts. You can actually create simple digital products directly in Notion as well. Now, many creators are actually making money online selling simple Notion templates because they help people stay organized and help them save time. So if you want to actually attract that traffic to your product to generate some sales without paying for any paid ads, then creating short form engaging videos showing how your product solves a problem can work very well on platforms like TikTok, Instagram Reels, and even YouTube Shorts, because educational content often helps to build that trust faster than direct selling. So if you consistently create useful content that solves a problem and it demonstrates how your product can actually solve problems as well for the audience that you're targeting, and you connect it to a simple digital product that generally helps people, then you can actually slowly build an online digital business that becomes easier to scale over time as well. And another way to scale this kind of business is to just create more digital products that solve more problems for any type of audience. Wow, that's it for this video. Now, if you're ready to stop spinning your wheels and start building your own online business and create new online income streams, take the next step now. Click the link below in the description or in the top pinned comment, where you can find some free guides and free resources to help you get started right away with building your new digital business and new income. These free resources will teach you step by step how to actually set up and create your own digital business and new online income streams as well. So I know these free resources will be very helpful for you. So don't wait, take action today. You can go and click the link below in the description and the pinned comment and start your journey right now. And thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel for new videos. It really does energize me to create more content for you. Thank you very much indeed. If you want to connect on social, you can find me on LinkedIn and Instagram. The links are in the description below. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day.